Are we on? I can't tell if we're on. Yeah, we're on. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are here at ILR Racing, round 6, I believe. Yeah, so we are here at Great Britain. This is for the ILR3. I am Scar, or Tom, and I am joined by Snakes. How are you, Snakes?
I'm good, how are you?
Yeah, not doing too bad. The weather isn't really holding up where I live, but I'm not going to let that get me down.
Here it's pretty good, I have to say.
Fair warning, apologies if there's any background noise. It's probably thunder, so that's what that will usually be if there's any rumbles or anything of that sort. Nothing I can do, I'm afraid. It's just based on my positioning in my room, etc. So, unfortunately.
Wait, you're London, aren't you?
I am in London, yeah.
I'm about 60 miles away from you, and I'm not gonna lie, it's perfect. There's not a cloud
Ah,
in the sky.
you're in for a treat.
Oh god, is it actually gonna be like southeast?
I think so, yeah. It's proper chicken cow.
Oh,
But
shit.
let's not dwell on that. Let's dwell on this. And currently on board is Liz. He is currently at the top of the charts right now with a 91 points to his name. Actually, in the sub. What about him is Bonkers with just a 4-point gap. And then running off the top two is Pepsi. He's currently 15 points away from Liz. He's got 76, I believe, his name. But I think Renault are currently the top constructors right now. BLR, Leclerc and Bonkers, and then Sauber, because of Liz, is up in second. So that's that. We're here at Silverstone. It's quite a medium-paced circuit. I think the most notable part is that long lane. You can catch anyone out if you want to do an undercut or an overcut. You always catch people out. So hopefully it doesn't really hinder that many people.
It is actually the longest pit lane this season, because it's quite a long pit lane, and you're only limited to 50 miles an hour. So, don't point out Liv's quite an unusual tyre choice. He's gone straight into the medium, so he's probably just doing a banker lap, and then seeing what he can do on the super soft afterwards.
Yeah, I think it's becoming more common to see a lot of drivers now doing banker laps, just to get the feel of the car. Maybe some people might not be able to get the practice in, stuff like that. But yeah, it doesn't look like Livs is holding up on those mediums. He's definitely going for it. So I'm not sure. Maybe he's doing a banker lap to see how those mediums hold up on a fast. I know for a fact that mediums at this circuit aren't too bad. They feel quite alright. And there you go, 129.3 at Smash. By FIFA with a 129. I can't see that.
128.9.
128. Okay, it's because of the purple font. That's annoying.
Yeah. I mean,
Still,
to be honest, the difference. Oh wow, BOR button. To be honest, the difference between P4s and Livs is the compound.
yeah.
It's about 4/10 between them. That's literally it. If you put Livs on that soft tyre, they'd probably be pretty much identical times.
Yeah, I mean, Jigglypuff, I don't think we've seen him quite a lot too much, but he's just gone with a 127.8, which is an absolute stunner of a lap. Fairly decent for Killian following close behind with a 128 flat. So yeah, as you said, I think if that is a banker lap, if Livs goes on to those supers, if he does qualify in the supers, he'll be right up there.
I think he might also be trying to save his supers for an emergency. I think that's why he's done his banker lap on the mediums. That could be. I don't know what. Pepsi made a mistake, because he's almost 4 seconds down on the lead lap.
He is. I don't think he's put enough fuel. He's put it in lean. I'm not sure.
He's only got 1.4 laps of fuel as well, so he's probably going to go straight to pits as well.
Well, Kane and Sambo, they're yet to exit the pit and go into their laps. Well, Bianchi and Jokester, they've not set a lap, but I think they're on one now. I think Twitchy Jokester coming out of Maggots and Beckett's there. Of course, those famous corners here at Silverstone. I think there's only a few corners that not everyone will know. For instance, Stowe. Everyone knows Stowe.
Tops.
Yeah. Yeah, obviously Maggots.
Tops is my favourite.
Yeah, it's just it's flat out now, and I think that's beautiful.
I mean, the amount of side-by-side stuff we saw from Tops in the actual Grand Prix was... Oh, the last 50 laps of that British Grand Prix was
insane. I think that alone was the best. That was the best battle, not just of 2018, but in the past couple of years at Silverstone.
I think the best battle of the hybrid era, I would say.
Yeah, it easily rivals Bahrain, and it's just because of how close the cars are now. Even here, like in the game.
I mean, that's the first time we've had two Ferraris and two Mercedes right next to each other, just fighting like relentlessly for 15 laps.
I think I was squinting the entire time, just making sure not to watch because there was an accident imminent.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, Max probably would have kept that position. One, if he hadn't gone off at Beckett and let Kimi pass.
Yeah.
And two, if his brakes hadn't failed.
For sure.
Because Max was, even with that Red Bull, which I saw someone was 21 miles an hour down on the straight. Even with that Red Bull, he was really, really going for it.
Oh yeah, he wasn't stopping at all, and that's Jokester. He's just binned it, I think, coming out of... Oh no, coming into the pit lane, he just overshot it a bit.
And he did a Marcus Ericsson.
He did do a Marcus Ericsson. That is quite unfortunate to see. Looking on board, Sambo, he's got a very good setup. To be fair, he raced last Sunday here in another week, so he knows the strategy now well enough, and it's fresh in his mind. So he knows the mistakes he made, and he knows how to deal with it. He's just trying to feel when he goes, I will do a flat run. Sambo, he's quite an underrated driver. He's definitely is one to look out for every now and again, because he's not as consistent, but he is quick. He's deceptively quick. You know, yeah, he might not qualify high, but he'll definitely catch you out every now and again. But he starts his lap coming across the start-finish line up into 7th, completely flat out from into turn 2 out of Abbey, coming up into turn 3, being very easy not to over-throttle yourself going into turn 4 now, dropping down the gears. 3rd, very easy on the throttle, make sure you don't outspin yourself again, very easy to do that here. Turn 5, Arena, opening up the gears on what is the Brooklyn straight, that can be taken completely flat. Then coming up here, you want to brake just before the 15 metres and tucking into that curve, holding it down to 4th normally, and feeding it round, keep it quite tight at Luffield of turn 7, opening up the gears again on Woodcote at turn 8. You want to try and again keep it as tight as possible, and using that curve on the left as his advantage, completely flat out through Cox, watching that curve on the right and then easing it out on the left, completely flat. As I say, coming up to Maggots and Beckett, the first part of Maggots is completely flat, the first part of the S, and as soon as you hit that, you want to come out and ease off the throttle, then break down into 5th gear, coming out into Chapel now, then that a little bit up, back down onto that hanger straight, up through the gears. Of course, he's backed out of that Samba, but you would be using DRS, then braking just after the 100-metre ball, feeding it round into 5th gear usually, then full throttle coming out of that, using exit curve if you must, braking it into turn 16 now, 3rd gear, feeding the throttle into 17th, the 17th corner, then up into club, around turn 18 across the line. I think I butchered that slightly.
Well, I'm actually looking at some of the laps right now, and some of these cars just seem like they've got very little mechanical grip. Like, they will turn into something like Stowe or Beckett's, and their car will just slide so much. Like, I think I was looking at Cameron 11 Winthrop. He went into Stowe, and his car just completely slid straight onto the exit curve with like very little steering input, having done that.
I think that's down to, because of the layout of the track, it has so many types of corners. You know, it has you know, cops when it's flat out. It has a quick left-right section, Maggots and Beckett. It has a long straight. You can't nail down a specific car setup. You have to compromise somewhere. You know, if you have a car designed for the straight, you're obviously not going to be well in the corners. And because it has quick corners and it has long feeding corners like Stowe again, it's just a matter of where you want to compromise and where you think you're going to gain time, where you shoot yourself the best chance.
Like before the new layout, like pre-2010 layout, the only slow corner on the track was the Vale chicane. Those were the only like 2 corners, slow corner. All the others, you wouldn't. Is that retirement just ending the session, or is track? I think we're leaving now, aren't they?
Yeah, he's just ending the session. It's coming to the end quality.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. The Vale chicane was the only 2 like slow corners. The rest of the circuit, you wouldn't go below 4th gear probably.
No,
it was ridiculous, and I loved it. And they changed it. I didn't like it very much.
Absolutely insane back then, but of course now we have that whole first section with Brooklands straight now, and it's still fast, but it was designed just to, you know, just to keep the flow, overtakes and stuff. I think that's Atlantis. I mean, is down and out, leave out of quality.
The special thing about the old Silverstone was there wasn't much overtaking. There was an overtake. It was mega.
Yeah.
That's what made it so special.
I think I can see the side of why they wanted to change it, because they wanted more overtakes. The whole point, the whole argument in F1 now is that there's no longer any overtakes ever. It's annoyingly difficult to overtake. But I think there's a beauty in that, because it just shows pure driver skill versus the car. You know, if you want to overtake, the car does it itself. You know, power steering now, the mechanical bit. Whereas back then it was, you really have to want that position to fight for it.
Yeah, I mean, I think the reason Jigglypuff went so wide then is because I'm not sure if it was live, but he actually clipped the grass going into the corners. That's probably why. And he actually clips everyone right at the end of the session then.
That was.
Well.
I didn't quite see the time.
I didn't either.
So that is qualifying with Pepsi running off the top out of nowhere with a 1:27.5, very fast. Bill Button following behind him in the Ferrari, just 1/10 behind him, followed by Jigglypuff, surprise entrance there. He's been quite quiet recently, but he's currently 3rd on the grid with a 1:27.6, followed by Killian Kane, Bonkers, FIFA Lol's gotten 6th, Billo Leclerc, Bianchi in 10th, then Libs, who qualified on the soft, the championship leader, all the way down in 11th, followed by Cameron, Atlantis Sambo, Deadlander, and the Jokester at the bottom of the grid. So, who do you think we should look out for?
I think it's really just generally going to be the same people as last time, like Livs, Pepsi, and maybe a couple of others as well. It depends if Livs and Pepsi hit each other. Because obviously we had that case of, I'm not sure who it was last time, but all they had to do was place their car like 3-4 seconds behind them battling, and they would have won. And they won. So,
for sure,
yeah. Unless we get another case like that again, and Pepsi and Liv just sort of do each other in, then one of those two will win, I would have thought.
We wait now. We are here at, if you are just tuning in, ILR League 3 at Silverstone. It is 5 lights. And when we go, looks like the button on the left in the Ferrari got a very bad start. That's let Pepsi slip right away. And there's a Killian catch up right behind Jiggly. They go side by side going into 2, and there's not many cars going wide into turn. So coming up to turn 3 now. Pepsi's already a massive gap because there is a position, there's a fight for P2, and there's a Ferrari. Who is that? That is just fun. Oh dear me.
That
Coming up
is
to turn.
BOR button.
Oh, that is unfortunate. There's Red Bull's going side by side into turn 5. There was a massive fight there. That was very hard to stop. And look at, and that's Bianchi out of this race. The Toro Rosso didn't even make it past turn 5. Pepsi still maintains the lead. Jiggly up into second. Kane in third. The Force India there getting quite a good start. Hang on, let me just see that. Yeah, he's up by 2 positions. Killian is originally where he was in P4. Lives the championship leader up 6 positions where he originally started. Very impressive there. He comes down Stone now. No, not Stone. Is it Stone? No, it's Cops.
It's Cops.
That's Cops. How did I get that wrong?
McLaren
Cameron.
Cameron's
Yeah, McLaren driver out. That is unfortunate to see. That's another on lap 1. So Pepsi still leading. Just 3 tenths between Pepsi and Jigglypuff. Kane following behind the full India. He's called right up. Is he going to make a move? No, he's not. He's back right out. He's following the saying that you don't win the race on the first lap. A very true saying. Jokester and D3, they're going side by side. It looks like, tricky overtake the Haas in the 14th position.
Yeah.
As does the Renault.
I don't know if you were watching from BO1 Button's point of view, but he actually didn't get any damage from that spin he had, and he actually went round the outside of the chapel he overtook Deadlander at, which was
unbelievable.
I know.
Unbelievable. I've never seen that.
And best starter you've got is you got 6 at the moment from the last start of this. Don't know if he had just didn't set a lap in qualifying or just had a jump or whatever. He's now actually catching on BOR button as well.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Jiggly's catching up
as well.
with Pepsi, he was. It looks like that Jiggly's got a much more down towards the setup than Pepsi, because he's making it up in the corner. It looks like.
Yeah, I see what you mean. The Pepsi actually got really squirmy there in the exit curve.
He's got to cut that quite wide. He's almost stunned.
You see the rear end of that Mercedes dancing everywhere at the moment, just allowing the Williams to straight back up to it.
Yeah, I see what you mean with the penalty grip now. Everyone's sliding everywhere.
Yeah. That Mercedes is everywhere at the moment.
He is probably, when he goes into his pit stop, he's going to put his front wing up, because he can't maintain a race like that. He's got Jiggly all over his gearbox. He does not want that throughout the race, because I say it all the time, but it's a mental game. If you can get into your opponent's head, then you've got it. You've got the position already, because it's just waiting for them to make a mistake, which it will always happen. But, as I said, there are 1 or 2 drivers like Liz, drivers like, Leclerc, Bonkers, who just can block it out and just be God on track. And I've got lightning, that was scary.
Oh. To be honest, below the top 4, there's nothing really happening at the moment. I'm looking through it, the only action you've really got is the top 4, because Killian and Kane Kenny are actually very close together as well, so 2 different battles in the top 4.
Yeah.
We're actually going to see a repeat of what the real life Grand Prix was like.
Meanwhile, Liv, the championship leader, is behind his teammate FIFA. FIFA is in 9th position in the drivers' standing right now, and he's just picked up a 3-second time penalty. But I say that Liv has got Leclerc to deal with now. Leclerc also going for a more stricter setup on the downforce, while Liv is gone from straight. So it's not paying off right now. They go side by side, and they've got a Ferrari in the mix as well, coming into Stoke. They've all had to come into single file to avoid crashing into each other. Leclerc goes slightly wide coming out of Stoke. His camera angles aren't the best. Liv is sandwiched between a banana and a Ferrari now. This is not good at all for Liv. He needs to make a gain. Ferrari of Atlantis look like
looking
he's
at actually that massive tank slapper. Did you see that?
Oh no! I did not. I was unfortunate. Liv, that is unfortunate. I hate when that happens.
Yeah, he's going through someone completely normal, but his back end went out a little bit, and he couldn't stay there before he went completely spearing off to the right. I thought he actually went completely in the wall.
That's what you're talking about. It's all over the place.
Didn't lose that much time.
well recovered. I must say, well recovered.
Yeah.
Especially with that amount of fuel. This early in the race.
I'm not really sure what his problem is at the moment, to be honest. I don't know why his front downforce, I think it might be. Actually, no, he has actually lost a bit of the front wing. If you look at it on board.
Ooh, Jiggly, DRS on the Pepsi. On Pepsi. They go side by side coming out of Chapel Corner. Going into Stowe. Jiggly has that line, so he had to make Pepsi drop off a bit. I don't know what happened before. There was time out of nowhere that was gained from Jiggly onto Pepsi, but then Jiggly let Pepsi back through, but he's obviously retaken that position of first and has just blitzed it past Jiggly up into first position now.
I think Pepsi might have made a mistake, Darryl, because he was going really slowly on the main straight side of that.
Yeah.
I think he's actually saying fuel. He's actually got plus 3 laps of fuel at the moment. He is running rich as dignity. But they've actually both got the same amount of fuel, so that's
really they have the exact same amount of fuel.
Christ, they do as well. I think Pepsi has made a mistake. That happy rear end of that Mercedes flying a little bit better, he made it. He put too much power on coming out of the corner, and that's all she wrote, really.
Yeah, it seems that not a lot of people are getting the right setup. But Jiggly's gone massively wide now.
Also, I think the
as well.
Yeah, I think the tyres are also going to start coming to play now. Because if you look, there's quite a bit of graining on everybody's front tyres at the moment.
Yeah, and as I say that, Force India, Kenny is all over the back of Pepsi, following in. So, yes, I got it right this time. He's had to back off. Okay,
yeah,
what we've gathered is Jiggly has a better downforce setup than Pepsi, but Pepsi has a better downforce setup than Kenny, which is really confusing.
I think with Silverstone, you've either got a choice of having one or the other, because if you try and get somewhere in the middle, you're going to have a slight disadvantage anywhere you go. Oh, chapter 3. But he binned it. Yeah, he binned it.
Oh, yeah,
very strange place.
I've never lost it though. I've never known anyone to lose it there. Oh, I know what he's done. He's hit the curve on the right on the inside, and that's making it spin.
Oh, yeah. Because normally what I do when I come out the lowest thing is just plant my foot on the loud pedal and just go for it.
Yeah. I kiss the curve.
I don't like. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, no, I always kiss that curve on the inside. I don't make love to it. I just sort of touch it and then move on. I don't really bother with that corner. It's not one that I really worry about.
I mean, it can be quite difficult getting the power on because it's like off amber corner, but you wouldn't really normally get a track there unless you put the curb at a monumentous angle.
Yeah, well, I think it's the entry speed to the corner previous to that as well. You know, I think it's third gear. Yeah, I saw that. What happened with Button? This is not the Ferrari driver's day. No, what are you doing, son? Don't use the DRS now. I'd say be careful, because if you go on the throttle too early, yeah, this corner that yeah, be very careful on the throttle.
Get those dirty tyres on, and probably worn tyres on as well. He's done 2 spins on them. Finally lock up all 4 wheels coming into the lane. Oh, this one's very good.
I'm missing all of this action. I don't know where I am. That is a train and a half.
Where's this train?
P1 to P4.
It's true.
We have Jiggly. He is 1.5, which in F1 terms is quite a lot. But in actuality, it's not that much. Pepsi, the driver that he is, we've seen how he drives. He can easily out of nowhere surprise us all. Button comes out after that spin. I think he picked up front end damage. Yeah, so he comes out P11. He's down 9 places from where he originally started.
I don't actually know what's going on right now. Is your game going to crap at the moment? Because mine is.
I am stuck in time in some places. The game just decides to pause every now and then. Okay.
Like, I'm on board with Jimmy Puffin, and you can say it's a bit glitchy with the understatement. It's so glitchy on my end right now.
Who are we on board
I
with?
think it might have just... No, it hasn't. Just going to go on board with someone else.
Liv, the championship leader, is into the pits. I think it's a supers to softs. I think it can be done, or a softs to supers to mediums.
Super to medium, super to soft is pretty much entirely on how you drive, really. Both are doable.
The mediums is easy. Supers to mediums is quite easy, unless you're atrociously bad at keeping looking up the tires. But supers to softs, I think you have to be very careful with, and you have to definitely run a low diff, and that's lives out in the garage apparently.
The Clode's got a 3-second time penalty for corner cutting.
Where is he? That will probably be coming out of turn 16.
Oh, it's when you get a lot of time penalty, but actually getting really slightly towards him going up.
Ooh, contact! Very close there. It's on the outside. Oh, and he's been completely sideswiped. That's Pepsi out of this Grand Prix.
I think that was totally Pepsi's fault there.
Sandbar.
Oh, almost gets in the way of the Renault and drops off a bit of front wing of another car as well. Oh my god.
So there will be probably further inquiries about that incident there. It is caught on stream.
Wow. Can you turn
that is
3 different cars in one corner?
I've never seen that ever.
Yeah, the first incident between Kenny and Pepsi was Pepsi's fault. He just gave him no room, pushed him straight into the grass. That was his fault.
Decided to infinitely reverse. I'm not sure if this is the only one from the other one seeing this. Are you seeing this also? Oh no,
wait, who's this?
T3, he lagged out, but he decided that his AI was just gonna reverse infinitely. Forever reverse.
What is the state they've left this game in?
They just did it, and then that's it. It's done. We'll never touch it again.
Like,
FIFA and Leclerc going side by side. Leclerc is sorry, Bonkers. He's under a bit of a threat now right now. He's not just got one salvage to deal with. He's got two. So if one gets past, he's going to be sandwiched. And obviously, if they're teammates, they're going to be working together. And I know that Liv is a massive team player. He has lost out massively though. Look at that. He's just had to open the door. Bish bash bosh. Another one bites the dust. Kenny goes up. Very close.
Heading onto the grass then. I think
I don't know what's happening, to be honest. We have snakes connecting.
Stone out.
You were connecting for a second there, Snakes. I went on board with Livs, and his car decided to just go on a loop, going around the circuit. Or can you leave? FIFA! Focus, sorry. I'm always doing this. Right, so this is a battle for P5 or a battle for P7?
Yeah, this is about P5. Kenny's got all 3 overtakes done within the space of 2 sectors, so up to him.
What's that all about?
Don't actually know. I don't think it's
Sabo's
anything.
regained control of his car.
Sambo is quite a far away behind now.
Yeah,
I don't know if he lost connection beforehand or what, but...
He was kicked out by the game. I think he lagged out, so...
At this point, I wouldn't really know whether to continue on this, because the game was completely ruined. I mean, he's
Yeah.
one whole lap behind got in 6th now, which is 10th, so that's... I guess he could go around and try and hunt for points.
Killian and Atlantic into the business talent as a Ferrari driver. But this is what I'm on about. There are some drivers who just have a lack of luck. You know, Sambo is a very good, he's at a second there, but he's a very good driver, he's consistent, but the game just doesn't like him. Doesn't like his internet, he just doesn't like what he does. You know, it can annoy, it can frustrate, it frustrates me by like looking at it. I just wish the Codemasters for next game, hopefully they get it right.
I think with the internet side of things, if it starts interfering with other drivers, if somebody's internet is that bad, then they will kick you out. Which, to be honest, I can get behind.
Yeah, I think the way it works is on the loading, in the lobby, it shows all the bars. That doesn't matter. It only matters what the bars are like for the host. So if you're red on a host, for the host, then that's it. You're going to be in a bit of trouble.
Yeah. Because don't forget, in this game, if the host leaves, everything goes to crap.
It buggers it, yeah. Jiggly got on the front left, I completely didn't even see that. That's why he was making massive mistakes. Because his tyres were completely dead, and it was only a matter of time before that puncture kicked in. But he dives into the pits, a full 41 seconds, mind you, ahead of VOR Leclerc there. Born Leclerc, apparently now. So he comes out onto... Sure.
He should come out in front of Leclerc. It's either going to be... Where is he now? Where's Leclerc now? Or it's going to be fairly tight. Actually, no, it's not.
Nah.
Never mind. But even with that puncture, he's still coming up about, what, 10 seconds in front?
Something stupid like that, yeah.
I think unless he makes a big mistake now, he's got this on lock.
I'm showing sector 3 signs again, and I'm not sure why.
I think that's just for Sambo's slow red ball. I think that's all that's for.
Well, he's in the game.
This game, anything can happen. Seriously.
I am astounded. Killian making gains on VOR button. Killian kind of catch up. He is within the DOS zone, so we have that DOS called the 50 metre board. You want to break a little bit early before that if you're on medium compound tyres, what button is on. This is so you can save your tyres and look after them a lot better. It's all about managing the tyres at tracks like these. You can catch a lot of drivers out, such as both Ferrari drivers, last year in real life.
I mean, one of my friends, he's a massive Ferrari supporter. When the Ferraris both got their punctures, he actually broke his phone.
Oh dear.
P2, P3. Very close together.
P7, P8. They touched the Sauber and the Ferrari driver lives. The buttons actually gone completely wide there. Killian getting involved in the mix of the McLaren driver. Speaking out the driver backs out as soon as he does that. Keith below still leading this big button, makes contact and pushes P4 wide. That was a very sneaky move there. Very sneaky. Just on the border of legal. I love it when it's like that. Still going to blows, and Killian almost makes contact with Liv, and Liv's has spun it. Liv's has spun it after making contact with Button. That's put Button up into 7. That's moved Killian up into 8. And FIFA almost recovered with the assist to Killian, but it just wasn't enough. He put down to 9th. The championship leader is in 9th position.
What Liv's championship leader?
Livs is the championship leader. I was looking at the wrong driver. Because do you know what it is? It's because Lowe's and Livs are very similar. They're not. I don't know why.
No. Well, if Button wasn't there, he would have gotten that slowed down, and that would have been a great effort to get it slowed down. He showed a lot of dirt on his tyres as well. He's going all over the curves and tops. Just going to see how fast he actually speed actually carries in. Yeah, see that understeer. a lot of understeer. Because either we've got a bit of damage to the front wing as well, or he's got a lot of dirt on his tyres, which I would expect, to be honest. And they probably overheated quite a lot from that stint as well.
Yeah, a lot of drivers now underestimate, you know, fuel, tyre temperature, track temperature, brake temperature. You know, I will give Codemasters that they have massively improved the physics engine on that part. It is semi-realistic on that part. You have to watch out. Meanwhile, Lids is slowly making gains. I'm going to keep saying that. Is slowly making gains on Bonkers, the Renault driver there. Bonkers, I think, yeah. I think I'll say in the constructors. No. Bonkers is second in the driver standings.
Overall, that Sauber does look a lot more comfortable on the harder compound than any other cars. I think that's what he had his car more tuned up for at the beginning. That's why he went out on medium difficulty. Because at the moment,
so
they seem a lot quicker than everyone else on these mediums. I think you could get Bonkers within the next few corners probably. We've got two of the main championship contenders here battling it out P5.
Well, he's keeping it in behind Bonkers. He's staying there. He's not going anywhere. And as I say that, he looks like he's going for the move on the outside of Snow. And he's got that done exponentially well. Bonkers looking for a reply. No, he locks up. Goodbye.
That was a mega move.
That was.
I think
to
say this Sauber is comfortable on the mediums will be an understatement, because that had a superior amount of grip, which is quite obvious from what he just did then.
It's a dangerous combination when you put a very good car that's comfortable on the track and a very good driver that's comfortable on the track. Put them two together and you are in for one hell of a ride, because it's pretty evident with Liv. You know, he was so confident on that over. You could just tell he's been very aggressive on that throttle, and it paid off so well. He's now up into P4.
Penny actually made another pit stop. I think he may have got damaged someplace or another.
Yeah, how the hell did he get all the way down?
Beefalos and gotten 6 really going for it as well. Gotten 6 actually almost slicing a bit of Sauber. He actually did slice a bit of Sauber front wing up there as well. He's lost his left front wing again.
That is not good. Atlantis side by side with the club. Is he going to do what's right? He's actually snapping it. Still side by side. They make contact. Wide.
No, not that case. I thought he was going to do what Liv did.
Yeah. He's on the softer compound. We'll get eventually, I think.
You got to remember, let's not push too hard, because you've got to try and make these go to the end of the race, while Leclerc might come back at him later on. I think he knows he's got to make these last, but he's not matching the power out corners like Leclerc is.
Yeah.
As if he's darting out to get that breath of air as well, to make sure the car doesn't overheat too much. And he may as well dart out into that clear air because he's not close enough to really get an efficient slipstream. So
Bonker, I think Killian made. I don't understand this game sometimes. It makes someone makes an overtake, but it doesn't announce it on the board on the left until like 5 corners after, and I miss out. It's annoying.
Oh, look, getting a wad of understeer there. And that just actually gets a lot closer to him as a result of that as well. He's going to try the same move again.
From the outside. It's a matter of who is better at the braking, and it looks like Atlantis has got the move done. Is he going to go for the switchback? Leclerc on the inside. They're still side by side, contact made. Atlantis still on that inside line, both being pushed wide and out of nowhere. Lives out of nowhere is called right up. Where did he come from? Coming into turn one now.
Oh,
Abbey,
and Leclerc's very
Leclerc
wide.
being pushed very wide there.
I think, I'm not sure that was being pushed, I think it was just because of over-ambition. And Liv's going to pour it down the inside as well. That's me pushing.
I know.
Liv's actually made very quick work of that, didn't he? He did it all done within one sector.
And as you said before, he's so comfortable on them tyres, almost 3 wide, going into the end of the Brooklyn straight there.
Wow. Three wide in multiplayer isn't like, no matter where you are, how good the drivers are, it's not going to end well. This is the game.
Cooper and Kane going at it at the end of it as well. That was two spots going into that same corner. Excuse me. So Kane Kenny made quick work of FIFA there. Going back to the main action
also,
battle.
With all this battling that's been going on, Livs has got another 10 seconds in like 6 laps.
Shows you the raw pace he has. Atlantis and Leclerc side by side again.
And also,
camera shot.
Jiggly's actually got another 10 seconds on him as well.
That is not good at all. Not something you want. Liv. P2, where was he when he came out of the pits? Like P8, I think
so. Bringing out and making them overtakes.
Yeah.
And he can afford to be
Leclerc and Atlantis
more aggressive
still going at it.
because of the compounded tyre he's on.
The Barking Horse and the Yellow Banana not fading too well in terms of battling. Atlantis gone for the early defensive move, going on the inside of the corner there, coming up to Whistles now and then up to Woodcott after that. Atlantis still following. Sorry, Leclerc still following. Behind Atlantis, they go up to Potts corner. Now it is flat on those mediums, you can do it.
We've also got Pretty much making a move on Liv soon. He's actually sticking to the back of that saddle. I was just surprised, because of that setup Killian's got on with the low downforce, his car's not going to be as effective in the dirty air, is it?
No, I don't think so, no.
You can actually afford to drive a lot closer to what is
right close.
He's going to rock up there rapidly.
So this is not what Liv wants. He's currently under pressure by Killian. I think Killian is a reserve as well, I think. I'm not sure.
I think that's what means tyres are.
So I can't see Killian on the bus. Killian, I believe, is a reserve. This is definitely not what Liv wants right now. He needs to just be out of everyone's head, just keep to himself and concentrate on making 24 seconds somehow.
Yeah, I mean, Killian can go for it because he's got absolutely nothing to lose, so because he's just a reserve.
Yeah.
But this is just for like, this isn't for the championship. This is just for the sake of winning a race for Killian. Oh, got very close as well. Again,
very close indeed, and he's lost it.
Too
late on the brake.
Turn from my side, but never mind.
Yeah, what that was, he's gone way too late on the brakes, so he's taken the corner quite fast on the exit, where he's quickly had to snap it back into turning into the left. The car's just gone no, and that's spun him out there.
I think also he was following. I know he could follow, but he was following them way too close.
Dirty, I think Liv's dirty air played a role somewhere.
I think that's just sort of diffused all the battles at the moment.
Yeah, it's trying to catch up with the Ferrari drivers.
Yeah, I was about to say P4 and 5. but they are still quite good, to be honest. Especially P3 and 4. The Leclerc might be a bit more move for him though. Got a pace too. I'd say stay about that distance away through this boss section and then try and get as close as he can before this section comes up again. Because this is a section where we've seen a lot of people just spin out because of the dirty air from the car in front.
Yeah.
Also, we can actually see Button actually gets a lot closer to Atlantis now as well.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going to happen here. Is it going to be team orders or?
Yeah, that was what
Yeah,
wasn't it?
that was Atlantis is basically just getting through.
He hasn't been on the podium there as well. But good sportsmanship from Atlantis, so good in that.
Very 2002 Ferrari Barrichello Team.
Yeah, but that wasn't like. This is the driver's decision if he gets through a second time penalty. But never mind.
So
If I was a driver,
driver.
I couldn't care less. But if it's a team forcing him to change, that's when it gets bad. Like if it was 1998 at Australia with Coulthard and Hakkinen, loads of people freaked out about that, but Coulthard made that decision by himself. I wasn't a team again. And so I don't really have that much fuss about that. Coulthard made that decision all by himself. He did work that out all the way through the race. Because Australia back then, you was at the end of the season. The points were a massive deal. Coulthard thought to himself, if I don't let Hakkinen through, he might not be able to win the championship. And I'm not in the space to win the championship at the moment, so I'm just going to let him through.
Yeah, if your teammate is in a championship position, you're going to let him have it. That's why
exactly.
A lot of drivers in real life, when Hamilton had his incident, that's why a lot of the drivers just let Hamilton through the grid, didn't even bother. Because they know it's not worth it.
I can also see what they're trying to do now. Atlantis is trying to hold up the flow as much as he possibly can.
Yeah, I think what's happened is that I was going to counter that by saying, by Button, let Atlantis and Button through, this is let Leclerc catch up and stuff. But I can see your point of view, whereas Atlantis is now holding up Leclerc. Because this is let Button just disappear effectively.
Yeah. Also, it makes room, so if Button makes an error, let's go wide or something, it won't cost him.
Yeah. It doesn't really matter because there's a 3 in time country in the third though, but that's the point. Yeah, for all he knows, Leclerc might have to penalty.
Okay, penalty real quick.
And then it's gone wide. That's let Bourne Leclerc straight through out of into Woodcock. And that's been very wide coming out of Leclerc there. He's actually hit the gravel trap, and that's let Leclerc, the Renault driver, slip right through. That is not something you want to see, and that's Savo out of this Grand Prix. I think he's coming out of the S's, and this is completely binned it. Yeah.
Because
if we actually
looked at the penalties as well, Leclerc has actually got a penalty as well.
That
so
is
at this rate,
trying to make a move.
It's going to be 3-4 Ferrari.
Man, out of nowhere, a lot of people are racking up those penalties.
Check these again. I looked away for a second and she started freaking out. I was like, oh, what's happening?
Sambo has been disqualified, I think that's what happened.
Oh, okay. Ethan got 2, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, Sambo's got disqualified. Killian's got 1. Button's got 1. And obviously, pretty sure Leclerc's got 1 as well. At the moment, he would win anyway, even if Leclerc didn't have 1. He's actually made that 3 seconds.
Yeah, this is insane. given the time that we are very to make. Easy set that time just occur. Meanwhile, Jiggly is just under a full 30 seconds, 27.6 seconds ahead of Libs. that questions my positioning of Jiggly.
Yeah. I think a lot of what it is, he's just got out in front when he could, and while everybody else has been just battling away, he's just been like,
he's been able to step past.
I'm just pushing out while those are battling and like double the gap I've got.
Of course, Livs has only just caught up, like into second position. So we've got 2 laps left. There's no way, unless a miracle happens, there's no way we can get Jiggly out on pure pace. But
I mean, with this sort of like gap between him and the rest of the field, it could easily be an F2, not F3.
Easily.
Probably able to prove himself in F2 before F1, but who said that actually hits the grass? I'm not going to commentate with first this, surely.
You in a party with me, commentator's curse is non-escapable with me.
I'm not looking anymore. This is winner.
So, we are on the penultimate lap of the British Grand Prix here at ILR league. I think it's been a pretty good race.
Yeah, first half was probably quite a bit better than the second half, because the second half everyone's sort of become a lot more spread out. And there's no pit stops obviously in the second half. But it's pretty good.
Bonkers and FIFA Rolls. That's right now going into Stowe. FIFA maintaining that position over Bonkers.
Again, quite
make it. Yeah. So many drivers locking up, and that's Jiggly with a 3-second time on it. Crucially, don't think that's going to make a difference.
No. I think he's just taking liberties now, to be honest. Oh, those front 2 tyres so shot on the Bonkers car, it's ridiculous. Every time he puts his foot on the brake, they pretty much both lock up, and that mathematically he just got through.
Ooh. He's lagging all over the place.
Yeah.
We're on the final lap.
He's ghosted. I think he put the pause button then on purpose because he didn't quite know what was going on.
No, so this is going to be a sprint to the finish. I'm not sure whether to go board on Jiggly to congratulate him or go on board with Kenny as him and Bonkers as him and Pete stuck away. Kenny is all behind Killian. Jiggly has had a fantastic race though. He's played it out.
How far is he up to starting position? He's up 2. Lives up 9.
That is unbelievable. The championship leader, Lives, has done it again. It's stunned us all.
Driver of the day, probably, for Lives.
Bonkers keeper and got to start their last lap now. Kane and Killian! Force India and the Mercedes side by side through turn 7, and they're still going, coming out of that Brooklands corner. I think they had to reach that much room. It hasn't paid off for either of them as they are now scrapping away as they go through Stowe. Cops, and as I say that, Killian has lost it, the Mercedes driver. I think contact was made and it just didn't work out. Let Kenny slip right through, up into 5th position, maintaining that. Jigglypuff crosses the line then, a little bit, and eyes on Liv, championship leader, who's done it again.
All race has been something up with Killian Mercedes, because that's the second time he's spun out in the fast corner. I think there's just something lacking at the rear of that car.
Kane Kenny still not making all the calls correctly, but he comes across the line to take P5. I think that was due to penalties. Killian the line now. The battle damage Mercedes driver. And now we wait for
across the line.
Yeah, I think he did that on purpose. He just across the line. FIFA and Bonkers coming across the line now to take P8. FIFA to take P9, and all eyes on Got 6 finally. Oh no! Got 6 stole P9 off of, I think that was either Bonkers or FIFA. Due to time penalties.
Really?
Unbelievable. So, the British Grand Prix. What do we think?
That's pretty good. I don't think it was quite as good as Austria, because we had battling all race for the top 4.
See if we can get these into the pie.
This race is probably like the equivalent of like, I don't know, France from this year or something.
So, your top 3 are Jiggly, Livs and Barton, followed by Leclerc in P4, Kane in P5, Atlantis in P6, Killian in P7, Bonkers in P8, Gotten 6 in P9, FIFA Lols in P10, Pepsi in P11, and the rest are AI. I think that was a pretty decent race. Gentlemen, hello.
Hello.
Or
Hello.
yellow. Have we all got our things turned on for the stream?
Yeah.
That is fantastic. Let's start, Jiggly, with you. First, congratulations on your win. I think it came up to 30 seconds. How did you manage to make that much of a gap? Was it down to strategy, or what do you think happened there?
Generally not sure, to be honest. I thought halfway through the race everyone disconnected, so I just kept my foot down. But no, as soon as I cleared Pepsi, that was it. Nothing else happened. Just drove.
And
I don't-
drove you did, and it worked out well.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to everyone else behind, but 30 seconds, it's 30 seconds. So something's happened.
Yeah, that is a massive gap indeed. But
Yeah.
speaking of positions and gainings and massive gaps, Livs, you qualified P9, didn't you?
I think P11.
P11. You managed to push yourself all the way up into second place on that podium. Again, congratulations, brilliant drive. Do you think that, if you have drives like this, you will be able to maintain your championship lead? Or do you think it could be under threat later on in the season?
Means I'm basically guaranteed to miss Abu Dhabi, and I'm not sure if it's gonna miss any races. But I'm pretty happy with like a 18-point gap or something. So yeah. And in the race, it was literally just avoiding incidents everywhere. Just keeping the foot down and avoiding other people crashing. Yeah.
Button, did you spin at the start of the race?
Yeah, I think.
Okay. Is your mic on, Button?
Hello, yeah.
Hello. Yes. Right. Did you spin at the start of the race?
I'm not sure. I got hit behind me, and it was like, I think someone lagged. I knew Bianchi was lagging. I tried avoiding him, but it didn't really work. And then, after the S's, I spun again on lap 7. I pit, went to the end of mediums. People in front kept crashing out, spinning, pitting, and I managed to get P3.
fair play to you. Snakes, anything you need to add?
Nah, it's all summed up there, really.
Fair play. So that has been the ILR League 3 here at round 6 at Great Britain. I think next week we're out Belgium at Spa. Very long trial. I think it's the longest on the calendar, I think, in terms of lap times.
Yeah.
So it's more of an endurance than anything. But hopefully you all be able to tune in. But for now, I have been Scar the Third. I've been joined by Snakes. Thank you very much for having me.
That's cool.
In the Combox with you tonight. And I will see you all next week. Ta-ra.